Today I am really excited. I have an amazing young woman. She's only 16 years old, and her name is Beatrice Patti. Is that how you say your last name?
Yes.
Patti. And she is from Sicily, so the little island, the big island off boot of Italy that's in the Mediterranean. And I've been to Sicily, and what a beautiful, amazing country that is.
Yes, it's amazing. I really love my country, yes.
Of course you do, and we love having you here. And you're in an exchange program, and you haven't been here very long. You've only been here since August, right?
Yeah, a month and a half.
Month and a half,
now, yes.
And your English is impeccable. How did you get to have such good English?
Thank you. Well, I've started studying English when I was 6 years old, but I actually got into that when I was a little bit older, around first year of high school, because I actually started to love that language, and I think it's a great opportunity for my future, learning English, and so yeah. I really became very passionate about that language.
And how did you become so conversational, though? Because it's one thing to learn the book, the textbook, and maybe to recite some poetry, but to actually have a conversation, that turn-taking.
Yes. I've realized since I'm here that studying English at school, like the grammar and something like that, and actually speaking and get into conversation with people, it's very different.
Very different.
I think one of the things that helped me a lot was listening to music in English and also watching movies or TV series in English.
So music, movies, and TV series.
Yeah, and also reading, because I've read some books in English and it really helps you a lot.
Okay. I know my son did a year abroad when he was living in France and didn't want to do 6 months. He wanted to do an entire year because he thought after a year then he would be fluent in French, which he was by the time he was done with his program. So you agree with that. So don't go for a month, don't go for 2 months.
No. The full experience. Yes.
The full experience. Okay. So tell me why. I mean, it really took some courage on your part. And
Yes. You need to be very brave. So I've been asked that question for a very long time.
Everybody.
Lots of people. Yes, everybody asked me that. Everybody, seriously. And I feel like I realized the main reason why I came here, since I'm here, because the initial reason was it was always been my biggest dream. I used to watch movies about high school in America and cheerleading, going to school in your uniform, having a locker, walking through classes, the football games, amazing, amazing. But the main reason why I'm here, I think is because the past few years have been a little bit hard for me, the pandemic, the quarantine.
Sure.
And I had lost myself for a little bit. And I just wanted to find myself again and find a purpose to everything I was doing. And since I'm here, I wake up every morning, even though it's 5:30 a.m., and I'm just the happiest person on earth.
Nice. Well, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. And let's back up a little bit. You wake up at 5:30 in the morning?
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes.
I didn't know anybody got up at 5:30 in the morning. I'm just kidding. Of course you do. And you ride the bus to school. What time does the bus get there?
6:12.
Okay, 6:12, right on the button, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you get up at 5:30, and what do?
I wake up, I start to get ready, and then I have breakfast with my amazing host family, and after that I get my thing and run to the bus.
No, okay.
Yeah.
And then how long do you stay in the bus?
I think it's around 40 minutes.
Okay.
I always sleep on the bus.
You fall asleep on the bus,
Yes.
so you catch a couple more winks, huh?
Yes.
Oh, good.
And then we get to school, and lessons start at 7:30 in the morning. Yes.
And what's your first class?
It depends, because we have white days and green days. So on white days, my first lesson is chemistry. On green days is history. I love both of them.
Do you?
They're very interesting. Yes, I love all of the subject that I'm doing.
What are you doing in chemistry?
Well, last class we had a lab, and it was my first lab ever. So it was so exciting to see how actually everything works, not just learning and theory stuff.
Yes.
So it was very interesting, and I had lots of fun. We were divided into groups, and so we had to analyze things, and then we made graph about that, and we studied the data. It was very fun. I mean, it was amazing. Yes.
Lovely. So what are the facilities like the laboratory, compared to what you had previously?
Well, in my school in Italy, we have just one lab, and so every time you are with your chemistry teacher, sometimes you can get to the lab, but it's not that common. You know, it's rare that you go to the lab. We actually focus on the theory of things. So yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so and then history is on your second day. What are you studying with that? What was your lesson this week?
Okay, we're studying the Indians, like the old indigenous, yes, moving to the west, the white settler that comes and basically take Indians' lands. And I actually didn't know anything about that. And it's so interesting to learn new things and see how in Italy, in that period of time, completely different things was happening.
Of course.
And learning how in different part of the world, different thing happens at the same time is amazing. So I'm in love with my history class.
Oh, good. Yes. Oh, good. That's great. Okay, so we talked a little bit about why, and when I asked you that question earlier, you were really cute. I thought you were like, well, why not? You know. So.
Oh yes, I mean, why not? You should try. You always should try new things and experience new things. And I've always think that I am an open-minded person and very mature, and I'm ready to try everything new that I can. Seriously, every single thing, I want to try everything.
Is there anything that you've been like, oh, I'm not sure, like you didn't really want to try it?
Oh no, I actually loved everything since I'm here.
Okay.
I've take some time to adjust to something,
sure.
like the daily schedule, for example, or different meals and stuff. But now I'm used to that, and I just love everything.
Well, I'll tell you, you're amazing, because I went to Australia and I smelled Vegemite for the first time, and I don't even know. I smelled it, and I think I might have tried it, but I was really a little bit shy of that. So that you can do all of that, that's amazing. So
yes.
Tell me about like the halls. Like I imagine like Griswold High School. I used to work there actually, so I know
really?
it a little bit. I did, yeah. So you have lots of lockers, and the hallways are pretty
yes.
wide, and there's a courtyard in the middle, right? And
yeah.
it's one big huge campus too, because you have the elementary, the middle, and the high school.
Oh yes.
So how is that the same or different from what you've known previously?
So also the building and the structure are very different from my previous school. I think we have also less classes, because here you have a class for each subject. Instead in Italy, we just have one class and teacher change class every day.
Okay.
And well, we don't have lockers. So here you have like the lockers hallway for seniors, the lockers hallways for juniors, freshmen, and sophomore, and going on like that. I happen to be in the senior hallway, and
even though you're a junior, that's
even
interesting.
though I'm a junior, yes. And one of the things that I really like is that even though I'm a junior, I get to experience something from that usually goes for the senior class, because it's technically my only year here, so I'm kind of a senior, you know.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay. So did you have a hard time figuring out how to open the locker? And
oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. So a couple days before school started, we took a tour of the building, and some very nice girl gave us the tour.
Nice.
And they taught me how to open the locker, but still after almost a month and a half, I still can't open it like right away. Sometimes I have to carry a lot of books and stuff, and I arrive, I just want to put everything in my locker, but I can't because it's tricky. So sometimes I need to do it like 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
Does it make it so you're late sometimes? Is that?
No, actually no. I've learned how to walk fast. So yeah, I'm always on time.
Oh, good. So that's really amazing. So tell me about, are these your favorite classes, the history and the chemistry, or do you have other favorites? What do you really, really like?
Well, I love all of my classes.
Okay.
Actually. But my favorite ones are, yes, the history one and also my English one.
Okay.
Because I've never studied English at that level. Because, of course, we study English like the grammar, reading, writing part, listening part. But in this English, I mean junior English, we read a novel, and then we actually trying to figure that out, why the author did that thing, why he set up the book like that. So we really studied the characters and everything that is happening, and I'm just in love with that.
Nice.
Yes, I love literature and all of the things that that includes reading, and I'm just in love with that. Yes.
That's nice. That's nice. So, do you have a favorite author? Is there an author study that you've done?
I love reading, and I've read lots of books. And I have one favorite author, but he's Italian.
Oh, okay. Okay.
His name is Alessandro D'Avenia, and he wrote one of my favorite books. So yeah, it's an amazing author. You can just read that book. You always cry when you read that book, and you can read that book without having a pen with you, because you always want to underline beautiful sentences and quotes. So yes.
Nice. Oh wow, that's amazing. They must be so glad that you must offer a lot, I'm thinking, to the classroom discussions and
I hope so, yes.
conversations that you have when you're talking about things, because you bring such a rich experience from a different culture and a different perspective, and for only being 16 years old, I think that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So let's talk about homework. I know that
Yes.
homework is something that people just, actually it's a kind of a controversial topic, because some people think it's really important. Some people think that you've done enough, you need to let your brain rest. But how do you feel about homework?
So I think that homework are important to, just focus a little bit more and exercise. But I don't like when they're a lot, you know what I mean? But when they're just a little bit, they're totally fine. I'm used to study a lot. Like I have always lots of homework, and we also have oral testing. And so sometimes I need to speak out loud to improve my vocabulary and the way I speak. Here we don't have oral testing, so we only have tests and quizzes, the written ones. I'm not saying it's easy, because of course it's another language, so sometimes I don't understand some vocabulary and I need to look it up. So it takes me a while.
Sure.
But I don't feel it's hard for me to do homework and stuff. Yeah.
You actually enjoy it, it sounds like.
Especially when I study things that I like. Sometimes for example, when we read the novels from my English class, I just love that. So yeah, I do it with passion. I'm not bored by that or annoyed by that. I just like it. So
you must be a really nice breath of fresh air for the other students and for the teachers and actually for the whole community. Do they celebrate you at the school?
Oh yes, they're so nice. Everybody's so nice. Every time they see me, they say hi. And some people just ahead of me, we're not in the same classes. And when they meet me, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you must be the Italian girl. I've heard so much about you."
That's what they call you, Italian girl. Oh, yeah. Well, Bea is pretty easy to say. I think they can learn your name. So.
Actually, not that easy.
No.
I've been called for so many different ways.
Oh, no.
Literally, yes.
Oh, dear. Okay. Well, we'll call you Bea. We'll just stick with that. Okay.
Yes.
So you like to go to school and you like your classes and people are friendly. And you have a cafeteria, right? That's different than what you had previously.
Yes, because I always start school at 8 and we go home by 1. So we just have lunch after school at our houses. Here, instead, you have lunch here, so it's new to me. I'm not used to have a cafeteria.
So you have the cafeteria tray and you go through and you pick out a couple of things?
A lunch. We also have the chance to get breakfast in the morning, so sometimes I do that too. Yes.
Wow, so you're getting fed, so that's good. Yeah. So have you been to any of the sporting events? Like I think football is kind of a big sport.
Oh my gosh, yes. I've just made my dream come true. I'm a cheerleader.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes.
How exciting is that?
It's so exciting. Wearing the uniform has always been my dream, my biggest dream.
Nice.
And wearing that to school, going to the football games. Football games are so much fun.
Yeah?
So much fun, yes. And
even if you lose?
Even if we lose, it doesn't matter because you have fun. And I know that football players really tried hard. So just going there and cheering them, it's an amazing feeling. Everybody is so nice, so you have lots of fun. And we have an amazing student section. Oh my God, the student section is amazing.
Tell me about it.
So the student section is right in front of the football field, right in front of the cheerleaders. And sometimes also the student section calls a cheer. So cheerleaders start the cheer with the student section.
Nice.
And it's so amazing, yeah, and they cheer you up. So we cheer for the football players and the student section cheer for us and the football players too.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so we're just in an amazing environmental condition.
Experience. Good. So do you have a spot on the cheerleading team? Because different people do different things.
Oh yes, I happen to be a flyer.
A flyer? What's a flyer?
Yes. So we do stunts. So I'm the one who goes up.
Whoa. They toss you up and then hopefully they catch you, right?
They catch me, and I'm a lucky one because I really the one that are lift me up are one of my closest friends.
Aww.
So I really trust them, and we have lots of fun doing that. It's just amazing feeling, staying up there. And for my last football game, I did that, and there was everybody from the student section cheering me up.
Wow.
One of the girls also did me a poster, Go Bear, and it just lifted up. So it was just, you really feel like you're at home, you know.
Oh, I love that.
Like you belong here. It's I really fit here.
That's
I
really
like
sweet.
that, yes.
That's really sweet. So did you guys win the game?
Well, last game we didn't. No. But the two games ago we were at a away game to Hartford. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And we won. So,
oh, good. Oh, good.
But even though if we don't win, it's just amazing anyway, because we know that football players really try hard and we cheer them up. So just the atmosphere is...
It's fun. It's just fun. But it takes a lot of time too, doesn't it? I mean, there's a lot that you have going on in your schedule.
Yes, we have practice 3 times a week.
That's a lot.
For 2 hours. But they're not hard. Because when you enter the gym, you just find amazing people there. So you feel like relaxed and welcome. So it's
the
amazing.
spirit is good.
Yes.
That's great. So tell me about some other physical ed kinds of things going on, because are you taking, they call it PE or gym?
Oh, yes. I'm taking the fitness and yoga class.
Okay.
And I actually like the class a lot.
Uh-huh.
You can do several things. You can go to the weight room, you can do yoga with your teacher, you can play basketball, you can play volleyball. So you have a lot of things to choose from.
So it's just a block of time and you have the option to choose which thing out of the menu that you'd like to select from, basically.
Yeah. I usually play volleyball because I really like that sport, or sometimes also the weight room.
Okay.
But yeah, I like the class.
Okay. And they have people there with you to help you.
Yes, we have the teacher that if we need help, she explains how to do it. So she's very nice.
Good, good. And how is that different from what you knew previously?
So we also have physical education, and we need to take that class. Everybody needs to take the class. And we have 2 hours per week. And the tricky thing is that we don't have team sports, such as here, because sport here is a very big thing. Mm-hmm. It's a big thing too in Italy, but you usually do sports privately. Sometimes school organize games and stuff, and it's very much fun. But here it's way more big.
So you say you do sports privately. What does that mean? Like you hire a coach or a trainer, or?
Yeah, you just go to like the gym where they practice. For example, I used to take dance classes, so I go to a gym where there was the teacher and everything. So yeah, you go to places where you can focus on that.
Okay. Because we have a lot of like youth groups where they're city-based, and then people will coach and lead the students.
Yes, yeah.
It's more similar to that.
Yeah.
What kind of dancing do you like?
Well, I've tried every kind of dance. I tried hip hop, I tried ballet, modern, everything.
Do you like tap as well?
I've never tried that, you know?
Yeah.
So I think my favorite was hip hop, because it was like very, you put much energy in that, so you could have lots of fun. And also by joining the cheerleader, we also get to dance. For example, every football game that is our home, so at our school, we get the opportunity to do an halftime dance, and we have lots of fun.
Oh, that is fun.
It's amazing.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yes.
So do you do tumbling too? Are you a gymnast as well?
I can do tumbling, but I like to watch.
You like to watch.
And cheer my...
Yeah. Much safer that way. Oh. Hey, let's talk about food for a little bit. Have you had some different cuisines that you've experienced?
I've tried so many different things. My host mom loves to cook, so each time at dinner time we try something new. For example, we tried Korean food, we tried Indian food, Chinese food. And it's very different because we are usually stuck with the Italian food. You know, we have pasta every day.
Pasta every day?
Yes.
Once a day? Twice a day? What?
Once a day at least.
Yes, yes.
Most of the time during lunch, but sometimes also at dinner time. But we need to have pasta. A day without pasta is not a good day. Yes.
I'll quote you on that one.
Ask every Italian. They're going to say that thing.
Say the same thing. But there's so many different kinds of pasta, right?
Oh, yes. We have so many choices. We have carbonara, we have pasta col pesto, we have lasagna. So many different choices.
What's your favorite?
Oh my gosh, that's a rough one. Maybe my grandma's lasagna.
Of course,
oh my gosh.
Of course.
Amazing, yes.
Where is Grandma now? Is she in Sicily?
Yeah, she is in Sicily.
How old is she?
She's around 75.
Nice.
I love her with all of my heart.
I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm sure. And I'm sure she misses you.
Yes, yes. She always send me messages and how are you doing? Remember that I love you. You're doing great.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. And what is her lasagna like? Is it like our lasagna? Have you had lasagna?
I didn't try lasagna here.
No.
Nope. Not yet.
Okay.
I don't know. It's gonna be.
Yeah. So what other foods are typical in Sicily? Because it's an island, and I don't know how close you were to the shore, but did you?
We have lots of seafoods, and we're pretty famous for our seafood. And also we have some dessert. I don't know if you heard of cannoli.
Yes.
Yes,
My husband's favorite, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes. Do you know how to make it?
One of my hands know how to make it, and she makes, oh my gosh, perfect ones. Yes.
Does she have a flavor to it?
We always made them with ricotta, just the ricotta cream, or sometimes you can have it with chocolate, pistachio, different ways.
Nice. Okay. Wow. So the food is pretty amazing, and you're getting to experience some different things. But
yes.
Were you dying to have a hamburger and French fries? I mean, what do you think of as typical American food? If someone was to say, what?
So I've had French fries and hamburgers, but they're not the same.
No.
Here are way better. Oh my gosh, yes, they're amazing.
Yes. It's just so interesting, isn't it? Yeah, and everybody has a different way of doing it, and the pickles.
Yes. I actually don't like pickles.
You don't like pickles?
I don't.
No, yeah. What about olives?
I love olives, yes.
Okay. All right. And what are some interesting things that you've done since you've been here? I know that your host mom is just an amazing, adventurous.
Oh my gosh, yes. We do something different every weekend, and it's so much fun. Because we also get the opportunity to go with my host mom's grandkids.
Yes.
And I love every single of them.
Aren't they lovely?
They're lovely. Oh my gosh, I love this family because I truly feel like I'm in a family. I feel part of the family. They're so welcoming. So it's just amazing. I miss my family, but since I'm here, I feel like I get a new family. So now I have two families.
Oh,
isn't that amazing?
It is amazing. It's really amazing. Yeah, your family just has grown exponentially, right?
Yes.
Because you have a younger sister.
I have a younger sister and an older sister. So we are 5 in the family. And the thing is, this year, my sister is starting university. So my little sister is alone with my parents, and it's kind of a big change for us.
I bet.
Yes, not having all the kids around. The house is so quiet.
Yes. And we call that an empty nest. Have you heard
that? Empty nest, yes.
Have you heard that expression before? So the kids flew the nest, and here you are off in different places. And where is your older sister?
My older sister is studying in Bologna.
Oh, nice.
Which is in Emilia-Romagna, another region of Italy. It's kind of in the north part of Italy. Okay. And she is studying political science in English.
Oh, wow. Good for her. Yeah. And what do you want to study? Do you have an idea for what career?
Good question.
Know.
I actually know what I want to do.
Tell me.
I want to do something that has to do with arts. Because I really love arts. I'm always been a creative person. And so since I was, I think, 3 years old, I've always wanted to be an actress.
Nice.
And so that's my goal. I still don't know what university to pick or something like that, but it has to be something with heart, because that's truly what I meant to be. I feel like that way, yes.
Well, I'm sure you'll find your place, and I'm sure you'll find some beautiful things.
Yes.
So, what are some interesting things that you've been to or seen since you've been here?
Okay, so My favorite things are the football games.
Okay.
They're just so much fun.
Okay.
But we also been to some fairs, like the Woodstock Fair, the
Renaissance.
Renaissance Fair.
And
That's
you
it.
dressed
Yes.
up. You had this
We
beautiful
dressed
costume
up.
on.
Yes.
I saw.
We looked like medieval women. So it was so amazing. Yes.
Yes. Oh, very lovely. Well, it's just absolutely a pleasure. And I'm thinking what we need to do, Bea, is just a plan to have you come back towards the end of your experience,
Oh,
like
yes,
May
I'd love
or
to.
June, just to see, like,
Yes.
you know, here we are October, and you've been here for a month and a half. What's it going to be like? When do you end? When does the program end? June, May or June?
June, yeah, mid-June, yes.
Mid-June. Okay, so let's make a date and do this again, because I think just
yes.
hearing what you're saying, your enthusiasm is contagious, and we are just so thrilled. You are definitely an ambassador for this exchange program. I think people are going to be flocking to Italy, and people are going to be flocking from Italy to our country as well.
I can't wait everybody to visit me in Italy. It's going to be amazing.
Yes, lovely. So thank you so much again for being
Thank
a
you for
guest on my
having me
show.
here. Yes.
Absolutely. Do
Thank
come
you.
back. Okay.
Yay!
That